Bum-ba-da-dum. Howdy, welcome to BanjoBenClark.com. I'm Banjo Ben, your host on site to teach you how to play almost everything. Guitar, banjo, but this week is Mandolin week, and we're into that Christmas mood. And one of my themes for this Christmas is duets. I have lots of those duets on the site, and I wanted to do some more playable duets. And so we're going to do this Midnight Clear. It came from a Midnight Clear, and we're going to learn the mandolin part. What's cool about this lesson is we're going to cover the solo and also the backup, so that you can grab a buddy that plays guitar and y'all can learn this together. Or maybe you play guitar and you're watching this, you got a buddy that plays mandolin. But what's also cool is that the mandolin would work as a solo. The mandolin solo would work as a solo piece even if you didn't have backup. So I wanted to build it where it works in nice, it dovetails with the guitar backup, but it also sounds great by itself. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube here in a moment, I'll ask you to come over to the website, BanjoBenClark.com, join as a Gold Peak member, have access to hundreds of lessons, including tons of Christmas stuff for banjo, mandolin, and guitar. Let's jump right into this one. A couple things to note about this song. First of all, it's a waltz. There's 3 beats in each measure. 3-4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Also, we're in the key of G, which is a very singable key. Bum, 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 bum. So that works well whenever you're wanting to sing the Christmas carols. And if you only have your mandolin, don't have a guitar, and folks are wanting to sing this, it's great because we're going to learn the backup. And so you can play a mandolin solo, and then you could also back them up as they sing, play a mandolin, playing all the chords. So we're going to learn all of that. First, we're going to look at the solo, then we'll look at the backup. Check out this tab here. You'll notice I have our little pick direction arrows beneath each one of the notes, but honestly, it's going so slow, you could do the whole thing with downstrokes if you wanted, so do whatever you want there. But we're going to start off with very, very simple kind of chord melody. And you can go slowly through those notes, but there's our, or fast, but there's our melody note, that B note. So that's really simple. We're just changing the harmony as we go through. So I'll just play that whole first line for you slowly. We'll do the whole thing slowly later on. Measure 7. And then here in measure 8, we're going to go to an A7 chord. You can use your pinky to grab that 6th fret down there. I have a tendency to move up and grab that 5th fret with my middle so that I can grab the 6th fret with my ring. And I love to hold all those fingers down to get them to ring out. Now, what we're going to do in measure 11 is we've got that melody repeat that we've already played. Bum, 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 bum. So this time, instead of doing chords, we're just going to make them into arpeggios. Okay, but this whole line sounds like this. Go into that A minor over G. Everything's pretty straight up. There's nothing super difficult about it. It just might take some practice getting your fingers in the right spot. And then we're going to have kind of a scale lick over measures 15 and 16, but the melody's still in there. Listen for it. Boom, 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 boom. I've just wrapped that up into a scale lick. So this whole line. And then the last line of the verse. Now that little lick there, measure 17 into 18, we're going to play that a lot. And it fits right in well with the melodic lick that the guitar does. And it's kind of opposite harmonies. I can't think of the technical word right now, but it goes up and the guitar does something going down. And it sounds really pretty together. But in measure 18, we've reached the end of the verse, and now we're going into the chorus of this song. And I love these Christmas songs because they have such neat chords. And so we've got a couple measures of B7 here, or B, however you want to play it. But we're going to, what does the melody do? Bum, bum, boom, 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 boom. to get that, but we're just going to build some scales around it. So it starts in measure 19. The whole line, let's play that. Measure 22, we just strum through that E minor chord. Now in 26, we kind of find ourselves in a funny spot where we've got our middle finger here on the 3rd fret, and then our ring finger there on the 4th fret, and then we've got to play that 5th fret up there. What do we play that with? Well, actually, let's just break right there and jump up and play it with our middle finger again. So let's play this whole line. See how I did that? Now we're going to jump up an octave to play the rest of this solo, or at least part of it. So we'll jump up and play that big G chord. And then I want you to play an A minor chord. 2, 3, 5. And then I'm going to bar beneath it with my 3rd finger to get that 3rd fret. Then we have more melodic stuff in 30. So the whole line. Now we're almost finished with the solo. We've actually seen all those licks, and then here's that run again. And then in measure 35, it starts the guitar solo, and that's where we're going to learn the really cool backup that would work well for the guitar solo and also for people singing, or if you want to sing. So you could do this as a solo piece and play through the melody, and then move on to the backup that we're about to learn and sing along with yourself. Pretty cool. On a street corner somewhere where it's not too cold so that your fingers still work. If you're watching somewhere else other than the website, this is where you need to come over to the site. Join as a GoPick member. You're going to get this full lesson, including the backup, the tabs for all of it, including the guitar tabs, and MP3 JamTracks that you can practice along with. If you're watching on the website, just scroll down and click the backup video.